Hebrews 6:13 through 15 says, "For example, there was God's promise to Abraham. Since there was no one greater to swear by, God took an oath in his own name, saying, 'I will certainly bless you, and I will multiply your descendants beyond number.' Then Abraham waited patiently, and he received what God had promised." Waiting. Today you're probably like me. You're waiting for the results of our national elections next week. Tomorrow you might be like me, waiting for one of my favorite times of the year, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Waiting. I remember as a boy how difficult it was to wait. Wait. I still have difficult waiting. My mother would often say to me, "Don't wish away today." How many times have you prayed about something, felt as though you have heard the voice of God assure you of the answer, and then have difficulty waiting for that answer to become reality? Just yesterday, I know the feeling. Can you imagine what the waiting was like for Abraham? God gives him this incredible promise, and then he waits, and waits, and waits some more. It finally gets to the point where he is so old he has no idea how God is going to fulfill his promise to him. And finally, Abraham and Sarah have a child. Finally, Abraham sees God's promise fulfilled. What is it that you've grown weary of waiting for? What about that unsaved loved one? What about the sickness that has invaded your body? What about that surgery you know you need but keep putting it off? What about the return of Jesus Christ? Has waiting become a burden? Has the waiting begun to combat the spirit of your soul? Is the enemy using the waiting on God as a tool to bring discouragement or even depression into your life? While this answer may not bring you to your feet with jumping and singing, let me say this. The ultimate goal of every Christian is to be in heaven with Jesus, and there are no promises in his word about everything being peachy keen on earth while we wait for our transport to heaven. There are, however, a multitude of promises that encourage us to keep trusting, keep believing, keep working, keep loving, and keep waiting. I don't have the space to put them all here, but let me give you one really good one. Proverbs 3:5 through 10. "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth, with the first fruit of all your crops. Then your barns will be filled to overflowing, and your vats will be brimmed over with new wine." Everything we need from the hand of God is in these verses: health, wisdom, holiness, wealth. But we must trust and wait on him. We may never understand the wait, but I promise the wait will always bring understanding of his will, of his ways, and of his character. Waiting will also bring a new level of intimacy with God. And what more could we ask? Today, I wait.